Somewhere in the far reaches of outer space, on this dark, uncharted planet, a meeting is taking place. Present are the most treacherous and evil enemies of the galaxy. Metalis, Spider-Woman, Creature King, Brock, Zorak, and Moltar. Their purpose, to form the powerful Council of Doom.
Then it is agreed. We vow the complete and final destruction of our mortal enemy, Space Ghost.
Agreed.
Even now, our scanning devices are tracking every movement of Space Ghost as he returns to Ghost Planet.
Metalis, you will be the first to attack.
Yes, Creature King. At this very moment, my armada of super robot rockets are poised to strike. And now my super metal horde will attack.
What in blazes could it be, Space Ghost?
It's Metalis's fleet of super robots.
That's right, Space Ghost. And they're coming to destroy you once and for all.
Quick, Jace, activate the Force Dome.
Roger, Space Ghost. Look, it's a Boar robot.
We've got to get out of here fast. We haven't a second to spare.
The thing's right on our tail, Space Ghost.
Jace, keep the ghost ship on full power. I've got to go out and stop it.
Right, Space Ghost.
My heat intensifier ray should do the job.
Freeze, robots! Attack the ghost ship!
We're caught in a freeze ray.
And look what's coming!
Let's jet out of here. Hit your invisi buttons and follow me. There's Metalis's cruiser. We've got to find a way in.
So, those space twins are using their invisi power. But I will use them to bring Space Ghost crawling to me on his knees.
Jan, look out!
Space Ghost, surrender!
Never.
Perhaps this will change your mind.
Jan, Jace. All right, Metalis, you win.
Don't do it, Space Ghost!
I'm sorry, Jan. I can't risk your getting hurt.
A wise choice, Space Ghost. And now for your final flight, Space Ghost.
There's not much time. If I could only activate my power bands. Blip, good boy. Quick, activate my power bands. Now to blast our way out of here. Let's go, Blip.
And that's the end of your Space Ghost.
You're wrong, Metalis.
Space Ghost!
You're all right!
But not for long.
Jace, Jan, come on, let's get out of here.
Look, Space Ghost! Metalis's robots!
That explosion, it must have caused them to home in on his own cruiser.
the end of Metallus.
I wouldn't be too sure. He always manages to survive somehow. Now let's see how serious the ghost ship was damaged. I'm afraid it's pretty bad. We'll have to stay on this planet until we can complete the repairs.
Excellent. It is my planet they have chosen to land on. Now I will have the pleasure of doing away with Space Ghost. Watch.
Space Ghost, look!
We're trapped. We can't get out. Is this the end of Space Ghost? Has the Creature King delivered him into the claws of doom? See the next exciting episode and find out. In our last episode, Space Ghost, with the help of Jan, Jason, Blip, managed to defeat Metallus and his mighty metal horde. However, their ghost ship was damaged in the fight, and they were forced to land on a strange planet for emergency repairs. It is there that Creature King commands a huge and terrifying monster to attack the unsuspecting Space Ghost. We're trapped. We can't get out.
What are we going to do, Space Ghost?
There is nothing you can do, Space Ghost. And now my creature will destroy you, once and for all.
Quick, Jace. Switch on the electroshock force field. It's our only chance.
Right, Space Ghost.
You failed, Creature King. They've escaped. Only temporarily, Zorak. I shall return to my planet and show you how quickly my creatures will finish him. How fortunate. Space Ghost is all alone. My sulfur-breathing bats will bring him to me.
Sulfur bats. My sonic vibro ray ought to stop them. Here comes another one. First, my heat ray. Then my sonic ray. 2 down and 1 to go.
Well done, my pets. Now bring Space Ghost to the arena. And now, Space Ghost, you shall have the privilege of fighting all my creatures, but without the aid of your power bands.
I don't see Space Ghost anywhere.
Look, it's Space Ghost. He's been captured by Creature King.
And his animals have him cornered.
And look over there. Creature King has his power bands.
Jace, what are we going to do?
Blip, come back.
Get him, my pets, get him. What?
Blip. And he's got my power bands. Good boy, Blip. My whip ray should tame these creatures.
I must have hooked the wires up wrong. The energy force created a time warp. I've sent Space Ghost and that creature somewhere back in time.
Someone is in trouble, Tog. We must help him. My turn!
Come, Tog. Now, to the other side of the great mountains with you.
I am Space Ghost of the Galaxies. To whom do I owe my thanks?
I am Mytor, and this is Tog. We are of this village. But what brought you here?
Something called a time warp, caused by the cross of an energy force with a neutron ionizer. I must reverse the process and return to my time zone. Goodbye, and thank you again, Mytor and Tog.
Goodbye.
Space Ghost, you're back!
Yes, Jan, but what happened to Creature King?
I don't know. He just vanished.
Well, we're safe for now, but I have a feeling we haven't seen the last of the Council of Doom.
Ghost, you haven't seen the last of us. Are you and Moltar ready to put your plan into operation, Zorak?
Yes, Spider-Woman. Moltar will send a false distress signal from his planet. And together, we will lure Space Ghost to his doom. Space Ghost is answering the false distress signal. Now to blast him to cosmic dust.
Is this the end for Space Ghost? Has the Council of Doom succeeded in finally destroying our hero? Last, as you remember, the most treacherous and evil enemies of the galaxy met on a dark, uncharted planet to form a powerful Council of Doom, vowed to the complete and final destruction of Space Ghost. Vitalis, followed by Creature King, were the first to strike, but they were no match for Space Ghost and his power rays. However, Zorak and Moltar, sending out a false distress signal from Moltar's planet, managed to lure Space Ghost into a deadly trap in outer space.
Space Ghost has entered our trap. Now to blast him to cosmic dust. And I can't miss at this range. I've destroyed Space Ghost.
Not quite, Zorak.
What?
As you can see, I'm very much alive.
But I blasted your ship into dust.
When that distress signal came from Moltar's planet, I suspected a trap. So I teleprojected a ghost ship ahead. What you destroyed was merely an image.
I'll get you yet, Space Ghost.
Don't bother, Zorak. I'm coming down to get you. After I jettison, switch to Inviso power and stay clear of Zorak's ship.
Right, Space Ghost.
So, Space Ghost thinks he can get me. Well, the Space Hive will stop him. Activate it immediately.
Yes, Zorak. Uh-oh, what's that? A giant space hive. A Magno Ray. I've got to offset it with my thrust ray. I can't stop it. It's too powerful.
That's right, Space Ghost. And once inside, my killer insects will finish you.
Space Ghost has been pulled inside that space hive.
Come on, Jan, we've got to help him.
Golly, no telling which passage to take.
And now, Space Ghost, your time has come. Intruders! Well, they won't help Space Ghost this time.
Hey, we're trapped.
Yes, I'm finished for good. And I'm going to jettison you deep into outer space.
Look, a planet. We're going to crash. Look, Top, a space capsule. And there's someone inside.
Help us! We're trapped in here.
Don't worry, Moby Dick the super whale will get you out. Quick, Moby, break open the space capsule. Now quick, into Moby's mouth. He'll take you to the surface.
Thank you, Moby Dick. Come on, Jan, we've got to get back.
And now, Space Ghost, meet your doom.
Space Ghost!
Jace! Jan! Quick, activate my power band. Hurry, take Jan and Blip and get back to the ghost ship.
Right, Space Ghost.
I've got to blast out of here. And put an end to Zorak's space hive. Now to rejoin Jan and Jace.
Well, Zorak?
I put them in the cave, Moltar, and Space Ghost is on his way.
Good. Now return to the Council of Doom. I will take over from here.
No telling where they are. I'll use my Viso-Penetron beam to find them. There they are, deep inside that mountain. I've got to get them out, and fast.
Perfect. In a moment, we will have Space Ghost right where we want him.
Jan, Jace, are you all right?
Space Ghost, go back. It's a trap.
Too late, Space Ghost, and I've prepared a warm welcome for you. 300,000 degrees warm.
Is this to be the end of our heroes? Has Moltar succeeded where the others have failed? Stay tuned for the next exciting episode and find out.